What's up, everyone over at Clean Cut? My name is Krista, and Will and I are working together to get your website and SEO up to speed. And there are a few things that I wanted to go over with you, a few key tips that you can actually start implementing today to see more business come in through the door and even begin to outrank some of your competition. Now, if by the end of the video you like what you've seen and you've heard, and you feel like we could help you out and you would like to know more about that, then please feel free to reach out to us. If not, no harm, no foul whatsoever. Still feel free to take these tips, begin implementing them on your own to see more business come in and to see you guys outrank your competition in the area. I'm going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. Those are the three areas I'm going to cover, and I'm going to explain a little bit more in detail about those three as we go along. Now, content is everything here on your front page. That includes the words, of course, but it also includes the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. When I say what the pictures are saved as, I just mean if you right-click just about any picture on your website that is clickable, you'll see what the picture was saved as when you guys uploaded it to your site. And that's what I mean. Google recognizes those letters, those numbers, that title as content. A couple key things about content. Google likes to see around 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. That's an average, and just depending on who you're comparing, if you're trying to beat out your competition, like let's say your competition has 2,000, right? Then you would want to go for even more than that. But that space is for, that's plenty of space for you to let your potential clients know what your business is all about, right? But also it involves something really important called keywords. Now, keywords and key terms are just the phrases that people use when they go into Google to search for the type of business and the type of services you have to offer. And so kind of like a compare and contrast I like to do. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of East Texas Roof Works or not, but they are ranking pretty high. And so I wanted to see where they were as far as content as opposed to you guys. So I scanned the front of your site, scanned the front of theirs, and I can see that you guys currently have, let me make sure this is you guys. Yep, you guys currently have 965 words on your front page, which is amazing, right? They only have 939. So you guys are currently beating them out in content. I would encourage you to go ahead and go to 1,000 words of content, really capitalize and double down on keywords. And actually, before I close out the video, I'm going to show you one or two keywords that you can, if you're not using, that you can begin using, or if you are using, you can use more often, and I'll show you about how many people per month are searching for that term, and then by that we can determine how much more traffic you can be bringing into your site just by capitalizing on those one or two keywords. Second thing I want to talk about really briefly is something called citations. Now, I'm going to go into Google real quick, and let's do roofing Texas. I just want to show you guys an example. So when I type in roofing Texas, we see here this Google map pack, right? And underneath this are all of these business listings. That's what a citation is. It's your business information listed in an online directory. So Google is a directory, Facebook is a directory, Yelp is a directory. And there are hundreds, if not thousands more directories online. Here's why that is important. The more directories you are in, the higher up in the Google map pack you will appear. Now, I'm comparing you guys currently to East Texas Roof Works, but you guys are actually beating them out in citations as well. So you guys currently, they have 15 citations. This is a tool, by the way, that I use called WhiteSpark to see where your citations are. They have 15 citations, right? You guys currently have 53, so you're doing really good there. And I like this because I can use this drop down and see specifically where these citations are. I can see domain authority right here. And domain authority, I just mean how much Google trusts these directories, right? And so, this isn't really competition because they got 15. You guys have 53. However, they are, like I said, outranking you guys. And so what I like to do is look at content, citations, and backlinks and try to see if we can find out why they are outranking you guys. Because currently, you've got more content and you've got more citations. Now let's look at something called backlinks. For this, I use a tool called Ahrefs. There are other tools very similar. There's one called Majestic. There's another one called SEMrush, and they kind of have some of the same data. However, Ahrefs, in my opinion, is as close to Google Analytics as possible. So it is my favorite, and I like to I don't like to take shots in the dark with this type of thing, and so I like to I like accuracy and precision, and Ahrefs allows for that. So a backlink is pretty much an authoritative website or platform. It can even be a blog that is linking up with your website, and they are passing back links to your website. And they are through doing that, they are sharing their authority with you. And remember, when I say authority, I just mean how much Google trusts you. So they're sharing their trust with Google with you. And because they're doing that, your trust with Google is going up, right? And so I can, which is very important, by the way. It's like, think of it as like an online reputation that they're sharing their reputation with you. So I can see you guys currently Clean Cut Roofing has 34 referring domains, right, giving you guys 117 backlinks. You are beginning to build some trust with Google, and however, it's not a whole lot of trust. You're at a 1.9 on a domain rating. Your URL rating, however, is doing pretty good. You guys are on a 22 on a scale of 1 to 100. So you are getting some backlinks. You are beginning to build trust with Google, which is great. And here, I also did the same thing with East Texas Roof Works, and we can see here is one of the key reasons they are currently ranking higher for roofing companies in your area online. They've got 120 for referring domains, giving them 3.5 thousand backlinks. That's a lot of backlinks. They're building up their domain rating score, and also their URL rating score is higher. So here is what, here's one of the main things that they're doing to rank as high as they are. And it's their backlinks, right? And they've got a lot of legitimate backlinks. Do follow, those are very legitimate. No follow are the ones you don't want that many of, right? I'm gonna try not to get too nerdy and techy here, but not all backlinks are created equal. We'll just put it like that. And so they've got some really good solid backlinks, so they are building a lot of trust with Google. So let's look at their keywords. I want to see if we can find you guys some keywords. So here's a keyword that they are currently using: metal roofing, Tyler, Texas. It's got about 40 search volume per month on average, and 0 keyword difficulty. So there's a word you guys can take. And any of these words that have a high search volume and keyword difficulty, you guys can double down on and bring in some traffic to your website. So, and that's in regards to your content, by the way. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to talking to you soon. And I hope this information has been helpful and valuable for you.